Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rebecca and today I wanted to show you how I made this denim jacket. I painted this so long ago in June I think, and I never posted the video, I never edited things because I had a weird thing going on which I mentioned before. But the point is, this jacket definitely needs some attention from me, from you guys. So I wanted to just show how I made this, share some tips and tricks on what I would do differently because this was my first time painting a jacket or using acrylics or whatever. So I'm a total noob with this, so if you want to give this a try, you should. It was fun. It was nerve-wracking. It was, but it was also fun and I love wearing it. I wanted my own painted denim jacket because it looks cool. I have zero sense of fashion, but I knew that these were pretty cool. So I gave it a try and I love it. Like I said, it's unique, it's mine, it's what I wanted on a jacket. It's not perfect, but I love it because I made it and I can't it as a denim jacket. I got mine off eBay, cheap and easy, secondhand, all for that. Plus you save some money and you don't waste money in case this goes wrong, which I'm not saying, but it could go wrong, plus your insanity won't be stripped too, so secondhand jacket. Planning is everything. So this is what I had in mind when I started planning. And although this is not bad and it came out quite similar, the biggest thing is that watercolors are not acrylics. So I don't know why I kid myself. Like I can never get the effect of watercolors on a denim jacket. That attempt will just fail and I realized my mistake a little bit too late. So in hindsight, I would recommend to really do a plan either in acrylics or to have colors that really match your acrylics that you have. Especially if you're not too familiar with acrylics, maybe you use color pencils or whatever. So have that in mind. It will look different on your jacket. And if you're too unsure about mixing acrylics and tons of colors and whatever, which I still am and I don't really know what I'm doing with acrylics, then maybe just pick simpler colors. First, maybe do something in black and white or just another color. Make something simpler. I think this is overall what I would recommend in this. Either make a sketch and just go into it and expect really nothing, but don't be disappointed if it doesn't turn out like the sketch, or really plan ahead and really figure out like what do you want, what can you do, and make life a little simpler and less stressful because my life definitely was stressful. I would recommend planning ahead. And just pick a simpler background shape. As you can see, I went quite messy and all over the place with all the tangles and whatever. You could just make a circle or a square or anything else really and cover the entire back. That's it. Okay, then I think there was nothing in there anymore. Oh no, my gouache isn't there. I need some acrylics. I just picked good old regular acrylic paints. I did Googled and some people did use some medium for fabric and I didn't. I was just like, acrylic sticks to everything. So we're going with regular old acrylics. So what you definitely will need is some gesso paint, or I guess white paint could do the trick too, which you will use for the base. Then make your colors pop better and you won't have to waste as much colors because you have this. And that is only something I realized afterwards, so please take that advice. Make several layers of gesso. It will make it so much smoother. I didn't, so I did one layer because I was lazy, as you know, and the texture of the denim is quite rough. And so if you're not used to acrylics or painting, this is just a hassle because you need to get into like every ridging and whatever. After a while, when I had several layers of paint, it was just smooth and easy. So just do yourself a favor, do several layers of gesso, much easier later on. That is of course just going in with the acrylic paint, and again, can't really give you much advice on it. I would just recommend to block in the colors, so go layer by layer so that the white doesn't shine through, which I didn't do quite well. So, you know, just go layer by layer. And the good thing about acrylics is that you can erase it, which I'm not used to with watercolors. But yeah, you can't really do much wrong. If you don't like something, you can just repaint it, which is, I think, a general rule here. If you don't like the design or whatever is coming out from this, you can just paint it. You can just repaint the entire back and just walk around with a white back. Nobody will notice. Maybe a few, but you know what I mean. I know this whole process is quite scary and frightening because you know you don't want to mess up because you want to wear this, or maybe you want to give this to someone and you're just like, well, oh my god. you can cover things up. So have a backup plan. If for some reason things don't go right or it's too difficult, you can just cover the entire back again or in like a circle and start fresh with something simpler. At this point, we're pretty much done with everything. Like I said, just go layer by layer, add what you want. I'm gonna talk about just the design and overall like what I thought about it, because it is cute. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. A Studio Ghibli character. I love Studio Ghibli movies so much. I've always loved them. I love the theme in them. I love the design, the animation, the story, the nature part, everything. So I definitely wanted to pick it because it's a big part. It always inspires me to do art, to just be a good, kind human. So that's why I wanted something of Ghibli. Now I say something because originally I had like huge things planned. I wanted to just paint my entire back in a dragon and like an Om from Nausicaa, and just had huge ideas, and so I'm glad I picked something simpler. I just decided to go with this little guy from Princess Mononoke. It's a spirit, I'm not quite sure how it's called, and it's in the forest. I did add some more characters from other Ghibli movies, so we have here some Dust from Totoro, we have some Toxic Jungle from Nausicaa from the Valley of the Wind. Miyazaki movies have a lot of like plants and forests and that kind of theme in, so I picked that. And of course, in the end, I did a little quote. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add a quote just because I liked the image and I didn't really want to like, you know, add words to the whole image or whatever, but I asked you guys on my Instagram stories if you wanted to see a quote, and you said yes, and now I'm quite glad I added it. So it says, "To see with eyes unclouded." Now this was a quote from Princess Mononoke. Originally it says, "To see with eyes unclouded by hate." This was said by Ashitaka to the forest spirit when he was turning into a demon, and the demon asked him, or almost demon asked him, why he was here, because they were fighting humans against animals. And Ashitaka wasn't just there to save himself, but he also wanted to save everyone else, so he was kind of neutral. That's why he said to see with eyes unclouded by hate, so he wanted to see clear. I didn't want to add to hate just because I think hate is quite a strong word, so I just left it open. And the quote for me means just having an open mind, having kindness, having just, you know, perspectives from two people, from two sides, to see clear, to be open to new ideas, to new thoughts and feelings. Yeah, that's what I connect with this quote and with this overall design, which means quite a lot to me. And that's the cool thing about painting a denim jacket. It can mean so much to me. Hopefully this motivated you to paint your own denim jacket. I love the idea. I love the idea of taking something old, like some old denim jacket, and making it your own, something unique. And you can pick any design. You can be as generic as you want. You can pick a quote. You can be simple. You can go big. Whatever you want, you can put on this jacket. And I love that feeling and that idea. And of course that you're carrying it with you, you know, you're wearing it, everybody can see it, everybody will think like, what the heck is this? Like plenty of people have asked me why I have a little alien on my back, and for that I just say, because I like aliens. Yeah, I mean, if somebody knows the movie, great, but if not, I don't care. It's just for me and I love it for that reason alone. But you should definitely watch some Miyazaki movies. I would still recommend that. Maybe I should add that like down here, like if you don't know this shirt or this design, you should watch Miyazaki movie. That would probably be a little bit too much, but you know, again, you can put on this whatever you want, and I'm excited for you guys to try this if you thought about this, and I know you have. Let's be real, we love Pinterest and we've seen this all over, and I'm so glad I gave this a try, and you should too. You can do this. Take some steps, look at my tips. Don't stress too much, you know, if things go wrong, you can cover it up, it's cool, but you will love it if you give it a try, and I would really recommend you guys to try this. So I hope this video helped you, give you some tips and tricks. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you would put on the jacket if you had the chance, and let me know what I should put on the jacket next. I am thinking about maybe doing a giveaway like on Instagram or on YouTube, and just overall, you know, doing more giveaways or whatever, and I really want to try this again. I haven't really decided yet, but let me know what you think. Overall, I'm glad I finally did this video. It was so overdue. It's crazy. I don't know why I put the things up like this, but I'm glad I did it. And if you want to see more from me, definitely subscribe on this channel, and also check out my Instagram at LunarSky, where I post more regularly. And that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck to you guys. Whoever is trying this, you should tag me on Instagram or whatever and let me know how things go. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. So goodbye.